Hey guys, my name is Aarav. Today we're going to talk about why you should drink coffee as opposed to drinking tea, or vice versa, why you should drink tea instead or opposed to drinking coffee. Now, coffee is really good. It has more caffeine and it is a lot more common in the USA and South America and in Europe where people drink it more than tea. Tea is really good. It has less caffeine, so it's pretty good. But at the same time, if you want to get more of a boost, you should indulge in getting more caffeine by drinking coffee. Now, in an 8 ounce cup, there's 2.4 milligrams of caffeine, and in a 12 ounce cup, there's 3.6 milligrams of caffeine, and in a 16 ounce cup, there's 4.8 milligrams of caffeine. This is only with coffee. Now, there's a lot of different strains of tea out there, and black tea has 40 to 60 milligrams of coffee. Oolong tea has 30 to 50 milligrams of caffeine. Did I say coffee for black tea? I mean caffeine. And green tea has 30 to 50 milligrams of caffeine, and white tea has 25 to 40 milligrams of caffeine. Now, these types of teas are very different from each other. Each have a different taste and each have a different effect to you psychoanalytically, which is pretty good because if you only drink coffee, that's not pretty entertaining. You're pretty much in a work-life balance where you're always working and you're not really focusing on what you should be doing entertainment wise. I mean, some people have fun drinking coffee. I'm not a type of person who has fun drinking coffee. I think coffee is for work. It's for working really hard. When I was in high school, I used to have pancakes in the morning and tea, and then I would walk a mile to my school and enter the deli where I would get another cup of coffee and a bagel with cream cheese and jelly. And that was my breakfast, and it kept me really alert and ready to go for the day. I had tea in the morning in the first place to get me warmed up, and I had coffee afterwards to get me really into and energized to focus and get my brain moving. Drinking tea has many health benefits, such as providing antioxidants and preventing chronic diseases, and they repair cells. It boosts the immune system, fighting off inflammation and reducing the risk of cancer and heart disease. It lowers cholesterol, it encourages weight loss, and it manages blood sugar levels, improving digestion, oral health, and mental alertness, and it promotes relaxing and stress reducing, mood promoting sort of psychoactive material that's good for you and your productivity. Coffee on the other hand, does more than just boost your energy. A few cups of daily coffee may lower your risk of type 2 diabetes and depression, support weight management, and help you live a longer life. Just keep in mind that these are just average amounts of caffeine that people are taking, so they're saying like 1 or 2 cups a day, which is pretty good for you. Coffee also boosts energy levels, and it has something to do with your neurotransmitters, and it may be linked to helping diabetes, which is really good for you. But compared to the effectiveness of tea, which also has caffeine but promotes a mood uplifting psychoanalytical result, I think tea is a lot better. Now, there are different types of coffee you can get. You can get instant coffee, you can get regular coffee, you can get ground coffee, you can get beaned coffee. But the bean coffee you have to ground up and make it fresh, which is pretty cool. Now, all these types of coffee offer the same sort of results and specifications of caffeine, which is pretty good so long as you don't overdose on caffeine. I'm not too sure what the health risks of caffeine are, but we'll find out. Now, according to Healthline, if you overdose on caffeine, you'll have breathing problems, you'll be vomiting, you'll have hallucinations, you'll be confused, and you'll have chest pain. In reality, caffeine is way too simple and way too useless for you to be overdosing on it, and you should only have 1 or 2 cups a day and indulge in a healthy, nutritional diet with vegetables and other proteins. Now, if you like tea over coffee like I do, that's more of a personal preference, but here's why. I think the less amount of caffeine is more suitable for the goals that I try to achieve, like having a strong foundation of multiple sources of information and multiple resources just to get something done, where caffeine is sort of too much of caffeine and it doesn't really allow me to focus my brain to use multiple resources. It's sort of too fast, too tumultuous. The caffeine makes everything go zoom all around the place. So I like tea because it's a lot slower and it keeps me a little bit calmer than tea, than coffee, because coffee is a little bit too much. Now, me being from the Indian subcontinent, I have more preference to black tea because this is primarily what we drink with milk and sugar. Sugar is also a product from the Indian subcontinent, so I really enjoy sugar with my tea. I also enjoy sugar and coffee and cream, but that's a different topic, and I wanted to let you know why. It's because it's simply my preference. So if you guys have preference to coffee over tea, that's good for you. If you like this video, give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll get you more content so that you can watch.